I've got something right here to show y'all that is very dear to my heart. Let me just get them out here. Okay, trying something different here. I've always liked the way that the reflection looked in the laptop, so what can be more reflective than a mirror? Okay, so right here we've got Sunstreaker, and he's nice, of course. Was one of my favorite molds from the new Universe line, but then I found out after I bought him they're coming out with Sideswipe, which Sideswipe was my... oh, I forgot to put this down. Sideswipe was my very first Transformer ever, if my memory serves me correctly. I might have had like the little mini bot Bumblebee before him, but this, I believe, was my first Transformer. And I've got to say, I was ready to be disappointed by the figure just because of Hasbro's track record of how they do their repaints, but I couldn't be happier with this figure than I am. And let's just go ahead and he comes with the blower. I just don't put him on him because Sideswipe doesn't have a blower. Sideswipe is more your stock Lamborghini look than this modified like Sunstreaker. Click that together. And it is really impressive, these two molds, just how well they make everything fit together. I had to scratch my head a little while to figure out how to transform these guys the first time because they're just tight. And if you want to see what Sideswipe looks like with the motor, the blower on the top of him, that's it right there. I really, like I said, it's not him. So this just gets left aside. The plastic they use for this is just gorgeous. It's a very, very fine metallic plastic, kind of like the silver plastic they've been using for a while, but very little swirling like you get in the silver. Like the only swirling at all is on these right here, these louvers. The rest of it is almost all just smooth. No swirl marks in it, none of that, just gorgeous. They both have license plates. This one says Swipe. This one is We Are 84. So nothing like, telling your age. So let's go ahead and just get into the transforming of him. And Sunstreaker might show up better on camera, but I don't care. I'm transforming this guy. What you're going to do is you're just going to take, and it takes a little bit of wiggling just to work everything loose on this guy, because like I said, they are put together tight. Oh, you can take the gun off first. Yeah, that helps. So once you get it to where it's starting to come loose, the first thing it's going to do is the back section is going to go and flip around like that. And you've got to take the taillight section and pivot it out to the side, onto the side of the car, just so you can clear the knees. The next thing you're going to do is just grab him by the front tires and pull straight forward, and that's going to free up all this area right here. Flip the arms out to the side, and this white bit will rotate a bit to the front. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is this grill that I'd forgotten to flip up on Sunstreaker. Just flip that back like that. Go ahead and make sure you got it pulled all the way out. Fold this black bit over and just clip. Oh wait, I better make sure I got, no. On Sideswipe, you'll have to take the hips and rotate them 180 degrees. And then you can clip it all together. So once you get it to that point right there, you can take the top of the car, the roof, and just rotate it counterclockwise. But I'm going to take and show you just this right here instead of showing it rotate. The head just pops up real nice and pretty like that. I'm so glad they didn't make it spring loaded. And I told you to rotate this white bit to the front. I was wrong. You have to pretty much leave it about where it was to where it'll end up where his shoulder is supposed to be, rather than just way ahead or way underneath. It takes a little fiddling. Okay, so now you've got Sideswipe here, and you gotta get his feet out. Mine, the feet came assembled wrong inside of here. Like, the top of the foot is supposed to lay up against the top of the inside. They had it rotated to where the open bottom of the foot was up against the roof, and it was very hard to get out. So, just depending on if mine was just a freak, make sure you put it together with the foot upside down in there to where the bottom is facing the bottom of the car, and it's a lot easier to transform. So, let's see here. From here, you just got to rotate the lower legs. Not a lot, just a little bit to where the black faces forward. Position the feet and his kneecaps. And then you decide what you want to do with the arms, because there's a couple different things you can actually do with the door panels. What I like to do on Sideswipe is put them to the back of the arm with this little piece of window right here facing up to where his hands, you know, his hands are just clear to the back. I'm going to go ahead and just transform Sunstreaker off camera. Okay, I'm just going to show this part because this is where his transformation differs from Sideswipe. Once you get him to about right here, the only difference is you do not turn the waist 180 degrees. You're going to leave it like that, and the head is going to pop up facing forward like this, and you rotate the legs still just the same 90 degrees and get them right there. Alright, so here you have them both transformed next to each other. I just do a little bit different things with the legs, with the shin, the knees, to kind of differentiate between them, and also, like I said, different with the arms, putting the doors on the back of his arms and the sides of Sunstreaker's arms. Also, I went ahead and mounted the jetpack upside down on Sideswipe, just to kind of hide it and so I don't lose it. So anyway, one thing I'm impressed as all get out is they actually gave them each their own heads, which I very nearly just bought a second one of these guys and painted it myself just to have one, a Sideswipe. But I'm so glad I waited, because I mean, this guy is just so nice. The plastic they used, the fact that they gave him a much more correct head than if they would have just repainted this guy. The only thing they could have done for this to make me like it more is chrome wheels and rubber tires. That is it. Easily, for me, the best #1 figure from the new Classics line. I don't usually do this, but I would recommend picking up both of them. It's a good mold, And Hasbro went the extra mile, giving it a reversible transformation to where you can have this guy be G1 correct. And this guy's not G1 correct, but it would be too much to ask for to have one of them transform with the hood being the feet and the other one with the, it's just, let's be realistic here. This is the best they could have done it. And I'm very glad that they compromised Sunstreaker rather than Sideswipe, because Sideswipe is just, I'm not going to say he's perfect, but he's close. So like I was saying, I would definitely at least consider getting both of these and displaying them together. That's rare for me, because usually I'll tell you which repaint is better. This one's better, but this one's still great. So, listen, y'all have a wonderful day, and take care.